How's it going, guys? Welcome back to Ace Academy. Oh, we're getting to some good stuff now, and I am feeling a lot better. Not 100%, so I might lose my voice randomly, might crack randomly, gonna cough randomly, gonna guarantee that. But it's a lot better than it was on Monday, thank goodness. But today is the day we're gonna have that big. I think it's the final match, right? It's against Akira, and it's for the championship, effectively. And Overdrive is working, so I believe now we have a chance to win. However, I'm still I'm still a little concerned about using Overdrive. Right now, I think I'd only use it if I felt like we had to. I don't want to just jump in and just start it because A, we don't know much about it yet still, and B, there's still that implication that our parents were literally taken out because of this program. And so until I decode that encryption that Valerie found, I don't want to do anything too risky. I mean, call me paranoid, but I'm paranoid. Sheesh. So anyway, let's get started. Wait, let me absolutely double check. Okay, good. Wanted to absolutely make sure I was recording the audio. That would have sucked if I wasn't. Alright. I slap off my alarm and feel unusually energized this morning. Today is our match against Akira, and after that training session yesterday with Coach Ivan, aka Armstrong, I feel confident in our abilities. This should be an exciting match. It's probably the understatement of the year. After getting ready, I wolf down my breakfast and drive to school. Yuna stops me on the way to the PreCombat Room.
Hey!
Oh, hey, Yuna.
I'm glad I ran into you.
I'm always glad I ran into you, bae. Wow, did I just say bae? Kill me now. The fact that I did that without thinking about it is just terrible. Ugh. Doesn't think I was running into me if you knew exactly where I would be.
Yes.
She grins and thrusts her tablet in front of me.
Do you mind filling out this survey really quickly?
Sure. Survey for what?
The session with Coach Ivan. Since yesterday's guest coach was a new initiative for Dashu, they'd like to gauge how valuable you all thought the session was.
Oh, well, I guess I can't fault you for doing your job well.
I've managed to track down everyone else, so yours is the last form I need.
Okay. I take a minute to fill out the survey. Once I'm finished, I hand the tablet back to Yuna.
Thanks.
No problem. I'm kind of impressed that Dashu would go the extra mile for someone like Coach Ivan to consult for a non-professional team. Yuna smiles.
That's one of the reasons I like them.
I wonder how they got him to agree.
Oh, it was easy. All I had to do was call.
You did that? You see there with my voice. You did that, Yuna? What?
Yeah, I found his contact information online and figured it couldn't hurt to reach out.
Dang.
I asked his manager if this was something they'd be interested in, and luckily it was. Then I introduced the idea to Dashu, along with the proposal I'd put together.
Holy crap, Yuna, you're freaking amazing. It's actually cool though, because I did something similar. In 7th grade, we had in my English class, we were learning how to draft professional letters. You know, the formatting and the way you do everything. But they had a tradition with my teacher where she, one year she experimented, just saying, hey, how about you guys pick a company that you're really inspired by, or a professional, like a baseball player, football player, somebody who you just really look up to. Take those skills, write a formal letter just expressing your admiration for what they do, and just wanting to express that you're a fan, and send them off. And they did that, and a surprising number of the kids just got sent back bundles of just goodies, for a free from a letter. And so every year she had her students do this, including my year when I went. And I remember at the time I was really, really obsessed with Nintendo. I had a GameCube, and Super Smash Bros. Was my favorite game. And so I remember writing a Nintendo a letter talking about how much I appreciated what they do, how awesome it was, and how much their games meant to me as growing up, and how someday I could see myself working at a gaming company. I think all kids who play games imagine themselves doing that, right? You know, the petty little dream. But some people actually pull it off. I know that's not really my avenue when push comes to shove. But they sent me a fantastic picture, a Super Smash Brothers super high definition rendering photo, and they had the signatures of the design team all around it. It's I left it at my mom's house, so it's still there, but it's framed and hung up on the wall. It's such a cool thing to have. I wonder and it's one of those things someday I'm gonna be able to have that and be yeah, that's the team that built Super Smash Bros. The original. And it's just so cool to know that I have something like that. So you know what? Going the extra mile and actually asking surprisingly can yield interesting results. So good job, Yuna.
After that, it was just a matter of getting their approval and support with logistics.
You put all of this together? Yuna blinks in surprise and blushes.
It wasn't all me.
But the idea was yours. Actually, you helped out with some of the logistics with Dashu events before the XD concert, too.
Yeah, but it was for stuff involving the team. I wanted to make sure you guys were getting properly introduced and represented.
Fetch, man, she's awesome. Yuna is best girl, by far. Best waifu. Yuna, you're amazing. She brushes even deeper.
It was nothing, really. Anyway, thanks for filling this out.
Sure, I better go in now. Carrie's probably about to blow a blood vessel waiting for me. She nods and gets her on her toes and kisses me. Aww.
For luck.
Oh, thank you. Maybe I need another. She grins and our lips meet again.
Now you absolutely can't lose.
If only that were true. Thank you. We won't. Oh, we better not, man. Oh. She waves goodbye before heading towards the stadium while I head to the pre-combat room. Dang. I quickly change into my pilot's outfit and join the rest of my team in the holotable. Kaori's busy plotting out the arena with our respective gears as everyone else silently watches. It's finally starting to set in that we're beginning the match against the top pilot at Ace. The confidence that I felt earlier wanes. After a couple more seconds, Kaori takes a step back from the holo projector and looks over at her handiwork.
Okay, this is what the war game layouts will be. As you all know, we'll be facing against REBORN, Akira's team. Mayu, can you report on their gear composition and weaponry?
Mayu nods and her fingers dart across the holotable.
REBORN is fully sponsored by Eludian Enterprises, which means they provide REBORN with the same cutting-edge weaponry that they provide their professional teams.
Oof. Yeah, so we're definitely we're definitely limited in that factor.
Each gear is kitted out for specific purposes. That means, individually, they may have weaknesses, but as a unit, they cover each other's vulnerabilities.
So that sounds like the best strategy would be to isolate at least one of them and take them out slowly. Because obviously, if we assault when they're in a defensive position, that's not going to work. But if we let them control the field of battle, we're also going to be in trouble.
Hold on. We may have actually lucked out.
May should show a questioning look.
Well, you know how they're smashing everyone in terms of points? Win or lose, they're still going to be the #1 seeded team.
Ah.
Okay, how does that help us?
This happened last year as well. When REBORN was guaranteed the first ranked spot, they subbed in their backup pilots.
Ah, interesting.
Really? I didn't even notice.
It's not a well-known fact because their 4-man gear equipment is always the same. But if you dig into their pilot history, you'll see it. And the stats show that when they started putting in their subs, their overall performance did decline, even if it was just a little.
Well, it's a small comfort, especially because Akira made it sound like he was definitely planning on fighting us.
So, what you're saying is that we'll be fighting against their backups, since they already have a guaranteed first seed?
Everyone but Phoenix.
Phoenix.
Akira's gear. Only he pilots it.
Makes sense. I'm surprised by Sho. He certainly didn't provide the same input on previous matches as he did in this one. Even when one of our matches was against his own roommate. This match must really mean something to him. We can use this in our favor. Come on, don't be a downer, man. It's still good. Like even their second tier pilots are gonna be great. We'll press any advantage we can get. Kaori nods.
Agreed. Okay, so we can definitely use this to our advantage.
Kaori changes up some of the notes on her holotable.
I have an idea. What if we employ the same tactic we did against Tatsuo's team? Focus down Akira.
Mayu shakes her head.
That won't work. Claw of the Wild's team is Tatsuo. However, every member of REBORN is going to be strong even without Akira.
That's very true.
True, but Akira still surpasses the rest of his team in terms of skill. Instead of focusing Akira, what if we try to pull him out and play a 3v3 against the other members?
Who's going to handle 1v1 with Akira?
Well, I have Overdrive. Perhaps that would be the best role for me, although I still think it's risky. We all look at each other. Although none of us wants to admit it, it's painfully clear that he would beat any one of us in a duel. I can do it. We might not be able to beat him in a straight match, but I at least have my Overdrive mode as a pocket ace again. Kaori nods.
And since we haven't used it since the qualifiers, they definitely won't be expecting that.
Unless they've been sneaking in our meetings, but yeah.
That's right. As long as you keep Akira busy, we have a strong chance of beating the rest of the team and then helping you with Akira.
It won't be that easy, but I think this is our best chance at winning.
Sounds like a plan, honestly. Like, I have to agree. We hash out the details and plan from the holotable.
Remember not to immediately activate your overdrive mode when you start.
Right. I nod. It'll be a time. I'll be on a timer once it activates. 3 minutes. So I should use it wisely. Oh yeah, because like once it's going, it's like will burn out quickly.
Exactly. Let's recap then. We'll create distance between the 3 of us and Eagle, with suppressive fire. We'll make it impossible for them to even attempt to gang up.
Sounds like a good start.
If they stick together, we can keep our distance and trap them in crossfire. When they start to create distance with one another, Eagle will hard engage Phoenix, and we'll do the same with our respective opponents. Positioning will play a big part. We'll have to capitalize on the fact that Akira doesn't have as much team cohesion practice with the subs as he would with the regular starters.
That would be good. Carrie looks at me.
You'll keep Akira engaged as long as you can, and we'll use the Overdrive Mode if it starts to look bad.
I nod.
That leaves the rest of us with 3-on-3. It'll be a tough match, but we should be able to beat Reborn's substitute pilots without Akira there.
Hopefully. The biggest issue here is like these 3 are actually pivotal. Like it sounds like I'm the crux of this plan, but ultimately it's actually them. Because if they cannot eliminate all 3 and at least have one of them left standing, we're screwed. So me being a distraction once again is the crux of me being able to like simply provide an opportunity for the rest of my team to succeed, because I cannot succeed by myself in this match. I've done some replay of the first match where you can technically succeed by yourself then, but I don't think that's going to be the case here.
What if Broseph goes down?
Valid concern. We should plan that out too.
Depending on the battle condition, it might be worth going for the safer points if things aren't in our favor.
You mean take out the weakened gears instead of going for a win?
Kawi crosses her arms but nods. I blink in surprise. Judging by the sour look on her face, I can tell this strategy isn't ideal for her, but Kawi from before would never have considered it. She then looks at Mayu.
I agree. That would be the best course of action.
So, keeping cool heads, focus on points. If it doesn't look like all-out victory is possible, at least make it the best defeat we can.
We win and gang up on Akira afterwards, otherwise we go for the safe points instead of trying for the win. Broseph fights Akira, we fight the other 3.
That was a little backwards, but okay, I follow you.
Correct.
Shao nods. Okay, got it. My nerves are still jumpy, but I feel positive about our plan. Oh, I'm jumpy too, man. Oh boy.
We can do this!
Oh, thank you, Bayu. Everyone stares at Bayu. She blinks and pokes 2 fingers together.
I mean, if we try.
Our team laughs. Ever since we got together with Sho, she's been a lot more confident. I'm really happy for her. The alarm rings signaling for us to get to our stations. Oh, I think I'm gonna puke. Ugh.
Let's go!
Man, you don't understand how much I get into these stories. Holy crap. After one deep breath, I follow Carrie out of the room. Most matches during the reading week are pretty quiet in terms of audience, but today the auditorium is filled with as many people, if not more, than a typical match. This is getting to me. Oh.
2 undefeated teams, but only one will continue their winning streak.
Come on. Jeez. Oh man, we look good.
Is Ace 2049-11.
Okay, we got this. We got this. The crowd thunders to life. I stare at the sea of people as they jump away from their seats. The difference from the polite applause we received at when we first started is surreal. Their energy fuels me, and I can't hold back the grin. If this is what it tastes like to compete in the big leagues, then count me in.
Versus the team who requires no introduction, REBORN!
The stadium rumbles from all the cheering. The underdog versus the university's pride. I'd put aside my studying to watch a match like that too. And here they are. Oh boy. Oh, that's not intimidating at all. Reborn enters the stadium. Their gears sparkle underneath the lights, and a sleek, pristine image of modern Alduin.
Are you all ready for this legendary showdown?
Oh, he looks so cool. He looks like a samurai. Like a freaking, wow. Alright, let's do this thing. The crowd goes wild.
And let's not delay this anymore.
We can do this, guys. We can do it.
And begin.
There we go.
Let's go! Stick to the plan and be vocal.
Roger.
Alright, got it.
Okay.
Whoosh. There we go. I jet away from the rest of my team and then circle Akira's team. As if looking in a mirror, Akira's team follows suit. They boost towards the rest of my team as Akira stays put. Oh no! Oh no! They know what we were doing! Oh my gosh. Oh! His gear shifts into fighting stance. He brandishes his scythe and activates the energy blade. That's terrifying. He's waiting for me. Did he anticipate our plans, or did he just wait for me one-on-one? I don't know. Oh, I don't like this. Either way, it doesn't matter. All that matters now is we're getting here. Is I'm here and Akira's here. My teammates' voices fade into the background as they coordinate their attacks against the rest of Reborn. All of my focus is on Phoenix. Let's size him up. Still keeping some distance between us, I stop my thrusters. I read my weapons and stare down Phoenix. I think it's supposed to be ready. I ready my weapons and stare down Phoenix. The crowd ignites at the sight of our impending showdown. Alright, Akira, let's see what makes you so popular. I max Eagle's thrusters and dash forward. Phoenix braces for the attack. Slash. I deliver a powerful blow. With its scythe raised, Phoenix parries, but still gets knocked back from the sheer force of my attack. Phoenix dashes towards me, winding up his scythe for a carving. Dodge. My reflexes kick into motion and I send energy into my side thrusters. With a rumble in my engines, I dodge to the side and send a powerful strike towards Phoenix. Its shields shimmer to protect its gear, but it looks like it's a decent hit to his energy reserves. I fall into defense and circle Akira, who circles me. We're both waiting for the other to make a move. Akira is the first to break the circle. As soon as he activates his thrusters, so do I. We boost towards each other at incredible speed, our weapons leading the way. Come on. Come on. Our energy blades collide with loud ringing when he reds in the air. I grit my teeth and push with all my might as our blades lock into a battle of wills. Parry. Sweat beads on my forehead while I continue to control Eagle. Channeling all of my strength, I yell escapes my lips as I force his scythe up, spin out of the way to land a swing on his back. Arrgh! Yes! The hit registers and Akira's shields shimmer dangerously. Yes! Yes! If I keep this up, I think I could win. I can't tell if I hear the roar of the crowd, if that's just the blood thundering in my ears in time with the pounding in my heart. Before I have a chance to catch my breath, Phoenix boosts towards me, his scythe pointed towards me. Ready for an attack, I steady my blade for a parry. When his thrusters change at the last moment, the scythe switches angles. I managed to block. It sounded like it looked like I said imagine. I managed to block some of the force of my blade, but it's an awkward angle. Phoenix swipes wide again. Oh no! Wait. Oh, fetch. Not too fast. The scythe smashes into Eagle's side. Phoenix is about to swing again. Akira is about to attack me more aggressively now than when we began. Was he just taking it easy to gauge my ability? Well, I won't be underestimated. If he thinks he's about to swing for the win, he'll be sorely disappointed. Alright, so let's do this. I flip on Overdrive Mode and pray it works. Yes. A village shifting of noises and motions surrounded my cockpit, and my heart threatens to beat right out of its chest in anticipation. Yes! An eruption of energy explodes from Eagle, and I'm once again looking at my energy reserve sitting well over 9,000. I let out a small whoop of relief and excitement. It just feels pumped and rejuvenated as Eagle. I have 3 minutes on the clock. Let's see if Phoenix can even last that long. My fist glows softly from the overwhelming energy. Channeling that energy, I ready myself to attack when something collides with Eagle and forces me to slide back. Okay. Phoenix's wings extend and his entire gear is surrounded by a swirl of red energy. Oh, what? No! What? Can Akira's get into Overdrive Mode too? How is this possible? Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's not good. Phoenix races towards me, snapping me out of my thoughts. Phoenix makes a thrust, and oh my gosh, that looks really cool. That's a cool picture. Phoenix makes a thrust and leaps in the air. As it swirls down, I raise my arms and fists, and our fists collide. Waves of energy ripple away from us. Still clutching my blade in my other hand, I strike Phoenix. I strike. Phoenix rolls to the side and dashes towards me with his scythe raised. Our blades clash in a parry. Since we're both in overdrive mode, it looks like we're back on equal footing. I clench my jaw. This did not go well for me. This did not go well for me when we were simply on pilot skill. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I don't know how many of you are Brandon Sanderson fans or not, but this reminds me of Mistborn using Atium. Like, I'm not going to go into the details, but in the Mistborn books, there are these fighters that are really strong and they can use like a magic powers. And one of the things they can do is they can use Atium, which lets them see into the future, and like they can see anything in like a few seconds ahead. So they can dodge all the attacks, they can anticipate every move you're going to make, then some. It makes them like the perfect killers. Like, they cannot be defeated when they're burning Atium. unless somebody who's fighting them also can use ATM. Because if they're both doing it, then they cancel each other out and they're on equal footing. That's what this feels like. It's like we're both like in a state, and I think that what that means, and when it's ATM, when in Mistborn when they use ATM, if both people are using ATM and they're fighting, it really just means not so much like who's going to win, but who can last the longest. Because whoever runs out of ATM first loses. So I think that's what this is going to be. Whoever runs out of energy first is going to lose. So let's see what happens. How should I play this? Delay tactics. Stick to the plan. When in doubt, follow the plan. I need to keep Akira out of play for as long as I can. After my energy output is play defensive and raise my blade in case I need to block or parry. I hope this works. I cautiously watch Phoenix, who activates again and rushes towards me. With my defensive protocol enabled, I easily parry his blow and return to my defensive stance. Phoenix charges forward again, swinging the scythe to the right, which I manage to block. Without a second hesitation, Phoenix spins and lands Energy Fist in the Eagle's front arc. Come on, if we can have one of our buddies come up behind us right now, this could be perfect. My shield shimmers and absorbs the blow, a blow which otherwise would have taken out a gear in one strike. I keep a watchful eye on my stats. I won't be able to delay him for long before he'll wear me down. That's okay, stay focused. I block blow after blow. Those which make it through my defensive arc are absorbed by my shield. Even with no energy output or offensive or thrusters, Akira's skillful attacks are rapidly connecting and depleting my overdrive reserve. It looks like I won't be able to sustain my more attacks after this. Phoenix charges towards me one last time and I brace for the final blow. Phoenix hovers on top of me mid-swing, but the red glow has disappeared. In fact, all of his energy's gone. Did it just get depowered? Oh, that's yes! This is reminiscent of how Eagle suddenly depowers after Overdrive Mode. This is way too similar to be a coincidence. Oh, I was right! I was right! Although Phoenix can't move, Eagle still can. I glance at the timer. Only 45 seconds have passed. Wow. A wan smile graces my lips. Looks like Eagle's core is still one of a kind.
Akira's depowered?
What? Are you serious?
Uh-oh. Wait, what? Right, there's still a match going on. No time for dilly-dallying. With my overdrive mode still for good for about 2 minutes, I speed towards my teammates and assess the damage. Access the damage. Yeah, right. Sho and Mayu were depowered, but they took out one of the opposing gears and dealt decent damage to the others. Oh, good. Kaori and I, oh boy. Aura is struggling to hold off 2 gears at once. Her armor is riddled with dents and dings. She's definitely seen better days. I'm here. With Eagle and Aura back to back, we're both ready ourselves.
We can still do this!
Show them what Eagle's overdrive can do. Of course. Let's go. I spawn an energy shield in front of us to block incoming shots as Kaori charges in, safe behind a protective wall. As soon as we are within melee range, we engage the remaining gears. My shield wavers as Kaori duels one of the Reborn, but it hardly matters. Her blades are a blur and they slice through the air as soon as she has the opposing gear on the defensive. My opponent can barely withstand Eagle's overdrive attacks, and although he's managed to get a few strikes in, I ultimately depower him. My overdrive mode expires shortly after, so I turn my attention to Kaori's battle. Oh man. Oh, it's so close! Even though both her and Reborn gear are damaged, Aura is in much worse condition from the battle before. You can do it! There's only one left, you've got this!
That's right!
Go, Cody!
Aura readjusts and readies her weapon and sets the other gear. Come on! Come on! They charge at each other in a clash of blades. They seem evenly matched in their struggle until Aura uses a sudden burst of energy to overwhelm the opponent and knocks his blade away. Then she strikes. The blow depowers the enemy gear, but depowers Kaori as well. She used all her remaining energy to deal the final blow. The arena is eerily quiet. Even the announcer's silent. So was it draw? Are draws possible? Jeez! Holy crap!
Hold on, folks. We'll have to check the replay on that.
No. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, no. The air is thick in my cockpit. I'm acutely aware of how my breath comes in ragged pants. Please let us be victorious. An image projects on the stadium billboard. Aura and the Reborn Gear's blades are locked. I hold my breath as the video unfolds. Aura forces the enemy blade away, then strikes. The gear depowers, and only 1 second later, Aura depowers, which means...
Ace 2049!
Yes!
Continues
Yes! Heck yeah! Oh, that's what I'm talking about! Oh, that was close. Yes, that was so cool. The ground shakes beneath my feet as the stadium rumbles with cheers and applause. We won.
We did it, brosif!
Kaori lets out a loud cheer as Mayu laughs. I stare out into the crowd, hardly able to register what's going on. The people, the noises, the acrid smell of burnt metal. It's sensory overload. But we did it. We actually did it! Which means the match finished, the gear's controls are restored. Oh, yes!
I think we can all agree that this was the
my gosh.
best preseason match, bar none. Am I right?
Oh my gosh, that was so flippin' good. The stadium thunders approval.
We'll have the replays available
Underdogs
later
win.
today. For now, I'll have to ask our contenders to leave the arena so the next match can begin.
My heart, my heart can't take it. Before shuffling out of the arena, Phoenix gives a saluted wave. Man, speaking of Phoenix, how was it also equipped with an overdrive mode? An uneasiness settles in the pit of my stomach as we return our gears back to the hangars and make our way to the pre-combat room. Yeah, that is not a good sign. I mean, okay. So, we have a very advanced form. We were able to outmaneuver him because we lasted longer. Otherwise, we were equally matched. So, obviously, same technology. Which means that whoever designed this, my first thought is that it could be a competitor who's trying to mimic what our father did, which means do they know? Do they have the plans? I thought that was like something we only had. Or alternatively, did our father create another version, maybe a less powerful version, but another one, and they somehow got their hands on it. Either way, that's not good, and there could be a lot of other things too, but I don't know. God, but we won! We should be happy! I quickly change back into my uniform and as questions keep swirling around in my mind. When I enter the pre-combat room, I am alone. My teammates must still be changing. I try to collect my thoughts, but they're just as scattered as before. I barely register my teammates' arrival. Oh, there's that grin. Sho suddenly throws his arm around me and pulls me in close, nearly choking me.
You were awesome out there!
Thanks. I want to share in Sho's jubilation, but I can't stop thinking about another gear. Another gear other than Eagle is able to go into overdrive, if only for a short time.
I can't believe we beat Akira and his team!
Nayu's cheeks are flushed with excitement. She wears a small smile.
We got lucky we won this time. It was a really close call.
It was, but you were flippin' amazing, Carrie.
Oh, come on, Kaori. We won against Akira! No matter how close a call it was, we still beat the #1 team at Ace!
Oh my gosh, I can hear the money coming in now with sponsorships. Oh man.
That may be true, but they're still the #1 seeded team.
Yeah, it's the Maddox, you know.
With this victory, we should at least solidify a position in the top 3!
Dang.
I suppose that's true too.
Come on, be happy. She let that smile escape, but clearly there's still something on her mind.
But isn't anyone else concerned by Akira's overdrive ability?
Yes, definitely. Yes, I've been trying to figure that out. As far as I know, only Dad understood that type of technology. So how the heck did Akira get a hold of it?
If he knew about this, then he's got a lot of questions to answer.
He never used it in any previous battles, so this must be a recent addition.
I need to talk to him. Ooh, yeah, that's a good point. If it's recent, that brings up even more concerns. Could they somehow have gotten the plans from us? I can't imagine Valerie turning them over, but still, maybe they stole them from her computer or something? I need to talk to him. Sho nods. I'm glad my teammates understand. With all these questions floating around in my mind, I can't enjoy our win.
Alright, you go take care of business first. But don't forget, today you are still a winner!
Yes, we are. We are the champions. As soon as I get all this figured out, we're going to celebrate properly.
We'll be waiting for ya!
I'm going to see if I can still catch up with Akira. The team nods and I head toward the hangar. Oh man, that feels good. It's hard. It's like, it sucks because we have this dampening. This should be the best moment ever. Luckily, Akira is still there. Akira. He turns to the sound of his name and flashes me a smile.
Hey, I believe congratulations are in order.
Man, good man. I'm glad that you're being humble about it. Thanks. His smile is genuine, but something about him is different.
It's been a long time since I've had a match that close. What a rush. That type of feeling is intoxicating, isn't it? It's the reason I want to be a professional wargamer.
Yeah. I'm happy for you, man, but we got some pressing concerns here. Even though he's lost, there's no bitterness in his voice. In fact, now he speaks to me as if we're equals. Yeah, but that's not why I'm here. His smile falters.
What's up?
You went into overdrive mode during the match. How did you do that?
It kicks in automatically when I'm close to getting depowered.
Just like what mine used to do. My jaw sets. How did you get that technology? Akira's smile drops completely in my tone.
It was an upgrade from Eludian. Is something wrong?
How did they get the technology?
I don't know. They didn't tell me anything specific, just that this gear was a prototype. I'm not sure what's going on, but I can get you in touch with them if you want.
I'd appreciate that. The mystery deepens.
Sure.
Though I do genuinely believe he doesn't have any idea. He rummages through his phone and texts me a phone number.
Here's the number to our account manager. Maybe he'll be able to tell you.
Thanks. I feel a little bad charging over and acting kind of cold towards Akira. Of course, he wouldn't know what was going on. I'll deign to... Eludian. I keep saying it wrong, but it's Eludian. I keep saying Aldane, which is like from the new Voltron show, I think. Good grief. Oh, by the way, great show. Eludian takes care of large installations like a new core. All Akira would know is how to use it. I didn't get a chance to say this before, but that was a great match back there. Towards the end, I wasn't quite sure who was going to come out victorious. Akira smiles return.
Same here. Congrats again on your win.
Thanks. Akira glances past me.
I should get back to my team.
I nod and Akira leaves. As soon as he's out of sight, I dial Eludian's contact number he gave me.
Hello?
Hi, I'm Protagonist, one of the pilots from ACE 2049-11.
Yes, I'm familiar with you and your team.
Oh,
How
you
can I
better
help
be.
you?
We just beat your team. I had some questions relating to Akira's core overdrive.
Unfortunately, I can't help you. I'm only involved in the team side of things. You'll have to talk to someone in the tech and engineering department.
Right, Cat. I highly doubt. Like, okay, maybe he doesn't know, but there's a good chance he knows something. I see. Is there a person I can get in touch with?
Your best bet would be to try calling Eludian's main number and setting up an appointment.
No. If you genuinely, this is the thing. If you're interacting with a business, especially if you have a complaint, and they just direct you to do a main call or to call like customer support when you contact somebody outside of that loop, they're just deflecting you, which is fine. I mean, it's not their job to take care of every little thing, but like, obviously, this is just a deflection. All right, thanks.
Good luck.
Yeah. After I hang up the call, I quickly locate Eludian's number. I try to keep my irritation in check as I wait for someone to answer. Finally, I reach the receptionist, who helpfully inquires if I have an appointment or if I'd like to make an appointment. Realizing I was getting nowhere, I make an appointment to visit the office tomorrow. I'm exhausted. I made no progress with getting answers. I text my team what happened and find them waiting in the quad. Valerie and Yuna are there too. Yeah, those
Show
solemn
got
faces.
us up to speed.
With how long it took me to activate your overdrive mode, Eludian has got to be working with a prototype or have access to your core's blueprints.
Oof, neither one of those is very concerning. Because it's either they got the blueprint and stole them from us outright, or they're working with a prototype that's either it's too similar to be a coincidence, and this could be tied back to our father's death. Those are my thoughts exactly. But how would they have gotten those schematics?
I didn't give it to them. Promise.
Well, I really didn't think that, but I give her a weak grin. Not what I was implying, but still good to know. Yeah, see, okay. I don't, she could betray it. I really don't think she could betray us. She's a flirt. She could be a little risque, but I don't see her as a traitor. Not even for, money or anything.
Still, that sucks, Broseph.
Mayu nods.
I'm a little surprised the account manager doesn't know that information.
Yuna looks thoughtful.
I think for larger companies like Eludian, it makes sense. The account managers are the liaison between the sponsor and the sponsee, so that's their main focus. They make sure the team gets what was supposed to go to them, so they don't need to know how that item was acquired or developed in the first place.
I guess that's a good point. I still think he would know at least a little bit, or at least know a number we could call besides the main office, but yeah, probably right.
The only time you see a lot of interdepartmental duties is when you're with smaller companies.
Does Dashu have a similar model as Eludian?
Oh yes, definitely. Especially since they sponsor more than one industry.
Yeah, that would make sense. I mean, you can't have all your eggs in one basket. Well, I have an appointment scheduled for tomorrow. Hopefully that'll be more successful.
Good. It's easier to demand answers in person.
Yeah, true.
Man, pretty sure that's how you get kicked out of a place.
Oh, well...
He's got to be aggressive if he wants to get any answers. Otherwise, they'll keep passing him off from one person to the next.
She has a good point. Like, you kind of have to have this fine line. You have to walk between determination and, like, I don't know. You have to have good presence, and you have to be able to show them, like, you mean business, but at the same time, not being disrespectful. Because being disrespectful will get you nothing. But there are ways, like, if you can do it right, that you can keep them on their toes and let them know you're not backing down. And especially if you can go in ready, which I don't know if we'll be ready for it, but something weird is going on. I intend to find out what. My voice holds more confidence than I feel. I can't quiet the sinking feeling in the pit of my stomach. Yuna nods and speaks gently.
For now, you should try not to stress about it.
Aww.
Yeah, there's not much you can do.
I agree. You're right, I know. I think I'm gonna go head home then. I don't feel much like celebrating. The team murmurs their assent. The mood is completely ruined, which is too bad because this was a win to be waiting for. The team murmurs, once I get to the bottom of this, I promise we'll celebrate properly. It's kind of a downer. We say our goodbyes and I head to the parking lot, then I hop on my bike and head home. Uncle Kaido and Nikki are both sitting on the couch watching TV when I arrive. Hey, Uncle Kaido. Hey, Nikki. Kaido grins at me.
Welcome back. How was your match?
Actually,
Finally, you're home. I thought you were going to miss it.
Miss what?
The Moskers, of course. Did you forget?
In all the excitement of today, I completely forgot about the Moskers. My expression must have given away my thoughts because Nikki shakes her head. I forgot. Whoops.
Seriously, how could you forget when your favorite actor, Leonardo DiCaprio, was nominated?
Oh, okay, so apparently I'm a fan of Leonardo DiCaprio? Okay.
To be fair, he's been nominated 5 times before.
Yeah, that sounds familiar. Wink, wink.
That's not the point, Uncle.
I snuggle in between them on the couch just as the opening number starts. I only partially pay attention for most of the nominations. Every so often I peek at Uncle Kaido and Nikki. Kaido looks like he's about as engaged as I am, while Nikki's practically on the edge of her seat, so every so often she'd shout at who she hopes wins. Finally, it's the moment we've all been waiting for, the nominations for Best Actor. Leonardo DiCaprio is nominated for his role in The Apparition. Okay, The Apparition, against a handful of people no one cares about. I'm sure someone cares about them. Uncle Kaido and I look at each other in solidarity. Nikki leans forward in her seat, afraid that she's gonna, and I'm afraid she's gonna fall off. It's funny, this is actually really well timed now that I think about it. I mean, the Oscars were literally this weekend. I don't know how that lined up right, but cool.
And the Mosker goes to...
A Mosker. I hold my breath as the announcer rips open the envelope in the slowest way possible. Reads the wrong name. Am I right?
Leonardo DiCaprio!
Nice. Yeah, I wonder what this means. Nikki jumps up and screams while Kaido throws his fist into the air and shouts excitedly. Jump up with Nikki. Let's do it. I leap off the couch and jump up and down with Nikki. She throws her arms around me in a hug. He finally did it!
I know!
I'm feeling a little left out here.
Oh, that's so cute. Nikki and I glance at each other and laugh. We each give Kaido a high five. Honestly, Nikki, I'm surprised you're so excited about this. I didn't realize you liked him.
This is a momentous event. What's not to like?
Before I can answer, she shushes me.
Oh, he's about to give his speech.
We watch as Leonardo graciously accepts his Oscar and runs through his list of thanks. And finally, I'd like to mention how thankful I am that we took care of global warming back in 2016, so everyone can still enjoy the wonders of snow. Well, that's wishful thinking. Oh gosh, I wish. Good grief. Like, even today. Today we had some of the wonkiest weather. I mean, it's February, and it was like 60 degrees, and we had like torrential thunderstorm. It's like, I mean, that's expected for spring. But it's February. We really shouldn't be having weather like that quite yet. The audience roars with applause as CEO walks off the stage.
What a classy guy.
Yeah.
Nikki gets back on her feet.
Anybody want a snack?
Kaido perks up.
I wouldn't say no to that.
Oh yeah, same here. Oh, that sounds good. Actually, I don't know. I'm actually a little... I had a good dinner tonight, so I'm pretty full still.
Be right back.
She runs out to the kitchen and returns with a plate of strawberries.
Ooh, strawberries.
That actually does sound good. Uncle Kaido's face lights up as he grabs the closest one to him. Without hesitation, he takes a huge bite, then catches himself as chocolate dribbles down his chin. Ooh, nice. Like chocolate dipped strawberries? Wait, is that chocolate? Is that chocolate? If my voice was like, it's like gave out.
Yeah.
I pick up a strawberry and pop it in my mouth. Mmm, cream filled.
I also have some filled with gelatin and cookie butter.
Whoa. Oh, that sounds cool.
This is amazing.
She beams.
Do you really think so?
Yes.
Ooh, that's awesome. Good job. I ate another strawberry in response.
Where did you find this idea?
I don't know, I was just thinking about how I wanted chocolate-covered strawberries, but I hate when the chocolate comes off unevenly or the shell breaks off when you bite into it.
It's true.
I figured this was a better yet still delicious alternative.
Ooh, that's cool. Is that a real thing? I want some of those. I can confirm it is. Uncle Kaido eats another strawberry.
Do you think you can make this at the cafe?
My voice is going, guys. I'm losing it. Nikki's eyes glitter.
Seriously? You think it's that
Oh,
good?
that's awesome.
Definitely. It's a simple twist on a familiar treat. I have no doubts it'll be well received.
Oh, that's a big deal, Nikki. Getting something like she made in an actual restaurant. That's awesome.
I'd be honored.
She's got cooking in her future, man. She wants it. She's got it.
Great. What do you want to call them?
Fruit suckles, strawberry dream, or cup berries. I don't know. They all sound kind of wonky. Let's do strawberry dream. What about strawberry dream?
That's not terrible.
Well, it's apparently not good though. Uncle Kaido looks thoughtful.
It's vague enough that it can encompass all the different filling options.
Hey, that actually might work.
We'll think about it.
Right.
Well, since nobody here seems to appreciate my genius, I'm going to bed.
It is getting late.
Uncle Kaido's stuff was gone.
Yeah, I think I'm going to turn in too.
This is a nice pleasant end. He starts to get up, then pops the last strawberry into his mouth.
I thought you were going to bed.
I couldn't leave the poor thing to live on that plate all alone. Better that he's with his friends.
Yep, definitely time for me to go to bed. Nikki giggles. After I help clean up the kitchen a bit, I head upstairs and dream of dessert. That sounds nice. Oh, what a day. Holy cow. My gosh, that was awesome though. That was so awesome! Soft light beads on my face, mixed with the pitter-patter of soft footsteps. I am gently awoken from slumber. Okay, so there's something in my room. However, I think we're gonna have to wait till next time to find out what that is. Oh, shoot. Okay. I think it might be, like... What if it's like the puppy that Yuna has? I mean, because I know we have that trip. I mean, yeah, because the next episode should be the camping trip. So maybe she brought the puppy along? That'd be really adorable. But I have a feeling next episode is going to be fantastic, so make sure you come here. Make sure you're like attentive and watching, because I'm sure it's going to be as awesome as that one, the ice cream date was, if not better. I mean, think about it, we're going camping with Yuna. Like, how can that not be a fantastic date? But once again, we'll have to wait till next week. So thank you for joining me. Thank you for being a part of this series. As always, it's a pleasure having you, and it's a pleasure doing this game. I love it so much. I am so excited that we won. That was a fantastic way to end, like, I guess this is the preseason. What a fantastic beginning to our careers in college, I guess, in Ace Academy. But we will return once again next week, so thank you. And so until the next video you watch with me, or whatever you happen to see with me next, I'll see you there.